Hello and welcome to Youth and Social Life. My name is Dami. It's less than 12 hours to 2021 here in Nigeria. Some countries have really entered, New Year. They celebrated the New Year. Talk about a part of New Zealand. They celebrated the New Year at 11:15 here in Nigeria, and we're still talking about entering the New Year. So that's why we're talking about New Year's celebration and New Year resolution today on Youth and Social Life. And joining me to discuss this is Israel Arobolu, right? I think I forgot that. Yes, Israel Arobolu, and we'll be talking about the New Year resolution and New Year celebrations. And here in Nigeria, when we're talking about New Year celebration, Christmas Eve crossover, we are always talking about praying. We have to forget about the former year. Forget about 2020 and welcome 2021. So of course that is basically what we're going to talk about today. So before we really talk about those New Year's revelation, what's your own idea of crossover? How do you celebrate your own crossover? Like where are you anytime you're crossing over to?
Oh, okay. Thanks for having me on the show once again. And also, Happy New Year to Samoa and other countries already in 2021. And we hope it's a peaceful year for you. Alright, so for the celebration of the New Year, it's very important to know that why do we celebrate the New Year? That should be a question that we need to provide answers to. Because most persons find it difficult to understand the reason for celebrating the New Year. So personally, I believe celebrating the New Year should start from your mindset. That is, you must have a positive attitude towards the New Year. Because most persons just enter the New Year without having a positive attitude towards the New Year. So first thing I do for is I usually reflect on the previous year to see what I achieved and what I was able to achieve. Then doing that, I'll be able to balance the two, to know my weakest points and also area I need to develop or improve on. So that should give me an idea on how to celebrate the
New Year. Okay, but I'm crossover now. Here in Nigeria, our own idea of crossing over to New Year, when we are crossing over to a better life, a better year. Like a year that it's way better than the other year. 2020 we didn't really have it nice and all that, and now we are going over to 2020. Before I came here, I saw a very funny picture on my phone where I think horse was lying down and there was one seated and with injection that is bought, while the one of the floor, so the 2020 and different things on its body, and they're like, okay, bye bye to the rough 2020, and we're entering the active year 2021 with the horse still standing. So here in Nigeria, mostly during crossover, we always have this crossover service, and we're always in church because just between that, like 2 hours before you enter a new year or an hour before you enter a new year and all that, we are always in church trying to forget about the previous year. The devil that followed you throughout that year. You don't want it to follow you through another year. So we're always in church trying to pray over it, stamp your feet, and we flog that devil so that it won't follow you into the new year. But 2020, the next year comes and we're like, okay, I celebrated my new year in church. We're always very careful of our activities for that first day, because we believe that what we do that day is what actually follows us through the rest of the year. They'll tell you, okay, if you have a good day on your first day of the year, then you have a good day for the rest of your year. So I want to ask you, what do you think about that mindset? Do you also have that same mindset that, okay, my first activity for that day, for a new day, sometimes we also do it for the week. I'll be like, okay, how you sell on Monday, how you're going to sell for the rest of the day. So that's what I'm asking you now. Do you also have that same mindset?
Okay, though we believe that first impression matters a lot. But for me, I believe that it's not just about how you celebrate the first day of the year, because I believe that for those that have this belief is because they already see it as a ritual that for them to be in a particular mood or position to celebrate the first day of the year. So I think we just need to have a positive orientation about this, because you cannot just tell me that maybe, for example, we believe like Nigerians, they are religious and we are all religious sensitive. So most person will want to go to church that day for us to pray. But for me, I don't see. I think it's a nice idea if we can just gather ourselves together as a family and then reflect on.
That is what is still causing issue right now in Nigeria. Like,
Exactly.
some states now, like I think is it Osun or which other state that have no option than to just bow to the people's pressure that they have to, do the crossover service. I mean, Lagos, Ogun State, and some other states have said there's no crossover service. There's nothing you can do about it. No magic, and that's because we are too religious here, and we believe that we need to be in church to have a better year. We need to be in church to forget about the former year. So anytime we're in church, we're like, okay, I'm praying towards like I said, that devil, the wicked part, COVID-19, let it not follow me into a new year. Some of the failures that some people encountered in that previous year, they don't want it to follow them into the new year, so they need to go to church and pray. But right now, that you don't have a way, I mean, they've cancelled their crossover services for most of them. You have to finish it before 12. So you are going to be your own because you have to respect the curfew. You are going to be inside your own to celebrate.
So I think
that thing now is now the main thing now. What those people that have that mindset now, what are they going to do? If you are the one, because you said also you also prefer sometimes you like going to church.
So I said earlier that it has to do with the mindset. That is something personal to you. So, but for me, I don't see it's a big deal for us not to go to church to celebrate the year. Because I think this should be the first time in history Nigerians, even over the world, will be celebrating the New Year on a low key, because we believe that we must do fireworks and all of that to make the year fun for us. But I think it's a nice idea now that we all have the best of the time to be together as family to spend the year. I remember that then when I was in school, it's always difficult for me to go home and see my parents, celebrate the year with them. So most time we speak on phone once it's exactly 12 a.m.
So you just wish yourself a happy New Year. The funny part is that why then when people want to go to church and you're like, okay, I must go to church, I must be in church to celebrate my New Year. Then because I also had that thing there, had that feeling there. So even then, okay, when I was in university, my school then were 2 hours ahead of Nigeria. So anytime it's almost New Year, there was a year, my final year, I was cooking in the kitchen. An hour before, I was still cooking in the kitchen. I remember then I left my tilapia fish in the oven, and I was really making pepper soup then because I wanted to have my friends over and let us just eat and gist and all that. So it was just like 5 minutes till 12. I ran straight to church just to say, okay, Happy New Year, and I went back to my dorm to eat. And my friends were like, I think you're going to eat all through this year. I was like, excuse me, just because the first thing I did is to eat. I went there, I prayed, and I said thank you for seeing me through to a new year. And this is why I said I wanted to just look at some countries, the way they celebrate their new year. And it's so funny that here in Nigeria we might actually be looking at it. Look at the case of Argentina now. That they are mostly famous for that famous right foot forward. So you have to take your right foot forward. So it's like you're using your right foot to enter the new year. You understand? So here in Nigeria, what will people say? Are you going to always taking the right foot and all that? So it's funny that some countries have their own culture of celebrating their new year. I mean, is it not in Colombia? Which country? Okay, I think it's in Denmark. That you have to I think smash plates on the wall. You have to break dishes. I think either Denmark, I really can't remember the country, but you have to break your plates on the walls and all that for you to celebrate New Year. Even in Colombia, you walk with empty suitcases. And some that people hope because they hope to travel into the new year. So you have to walk with your empty suitcase that you are traveling for 2020
I think for us,
into 2021.
Because we believe that when we enter the year with prayer, everything is covered, and then we'll make the year good for us.
Yeah, so Colombia, when they drag that box, they are believing that they are going to have great travel experiences for that year. Then the Denmark that I was talking about, smashing plates on their friend's door. So the amount of plates you actually smash or your friend's door is actually going to talk about how you know, how happy you are going to be for the year, more friends and all that. It's going to like, it's considered a blessing for you in Denmark. Imagine you waking up and go to a friend's house tomorrow morning and smashing the plates and everything. How will it look like? So it's just so funny and all that, but still it's just a way for people to celebrate. But I just believe that, just like the way 2020 this year now, before COVID came, we all believed that we have to be in church before we can, you know, worship together. You have to be in church before your prayer can be answered. You have to be in church before you have to do some spiritual activities like you know, pray before you do this one, pray before you do that one, or even before you pay your tithes. Some people believe you have to be in church and receive the pastor's prayer before that. But even talk about the excerptor and talk about many things. You have to be in school before you can learn. But we have to learn it this year that you don't need to be in the office for you to have a meeting. You can always do it via Zoom. You can always learn on the internet. You can always learn via Zoom also, and do some other things. So I think this year now it's teaching families that you can just be in your house, hold your hands together, pray together, and enter a new year. It's not going to define what you're going to do for the rest of the year. That okay, because I'm at home or because I'm eating for the first time in this year, you know, it means that I'm going to eat all through the year and I'm going to be fat also. And there's a country that you know, if you eat, I think you have to eat like 7 times, 9 times, 11 times. So if you eat like 9 different meals, 10 different meals, I think 7 different meals, 9 different meals, 11 different meals. You know, you have to eat these meals. So these meals are going to be like it's a blessing to you. So it depends on how many meals you eat. It depends on how your blessings will be for that year.
That's really absurd.
We have men that we actually, it's very, very absurd. I mean, you have people that will, no, I'm serious. Many people will really be happy to eat that. I mean, you have your own.
No, I think for me,
foodies and all that.
Food should be one of the reasons why you celebrate New Year.
Yeah.
I would always love that because I think
you think
I so much cherish when
people eat.
Yes,
so it's just depends on their own culture. We're still talking about even what of the New Year resolution, the people's New Year resolution and all that. I wanted to ask, have you really written down your New Year resolution and your visions?
Since I at least become a man and you know the right from the wrong, I don't think I just sit down and write maybe my New Year resolution.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, if I want to go to a new year, what I always do, as I said earlier, is reflection. So I already know how the previous year was. Exactly. So the new year shouldn't be difficult for me to think exactly plan things ahead. So I think for those people that would wants to write down, it depends on the person, because some person like the Bible and the Christian, the Bible says that when you write the vision plain on the table, so that should stand as a reminder to you. So anytime you go back to the book, you already know this is what I'm going to do this particular period in time, and from that you'll be able to put all your things as an order and all of that. So the New Year resolution for everyone, we should have it at the table of our mind, because that alone should give us a clearer picture on how we're going to spend.
But I think your New Year resolution is actually different from your vision and your wishes. Wishes, it's like when you're talking about wishes, what I really wish to have this year, what I wish to be, where I wish to be, and all that is very different from your New Year resolution. Your New Year resolution, so me, sometimes when it comes to New Year resolution, I usually put it in like, okay, what I want to achieve this year, what I want to, but my vision is like where I'm going to, what I need to do. So that's why I have my short-term vision, which is always for the year, and I write it down. I have my New Year resolution. I also have my wishes. Although sometimes your wishes, you be like, okay, this one is not really coming true. It's like a dream. I've dreamed to be this. I dream to be this. But sometimes it actually comes true. But your vision. But there's actually, according to statistics, it says 80% of the people forget their New Year, their vision, their New Year resolution, their wishes before February. They just let it go. I forget that one. That one is just it's just over, and it keeps repeating every year.
Mm.
So that's it. So sometimes you even have the idea, New Year resolution, your vision, does it really work for people? Except that night when you're praying in church and you're asking God for this. And sometimes when people are asking church, I think was 2 years ago last time I was in church when a pastor was like, okay, write it down. Part of a vision this year should be that you must get married. And I was like, no, that's not my vision. Pastor, that is your own vision. It's not my vision. I'm not getting married this year. So you have to ask people, how do you even see your vision? Do you neglect your vision at a certain time, or you keep going back to that calendar where you put it down to ornaments?
Or yes, like me, I have a vision of what I'm going to do, and that's for me. I said that it has to do with the person. I don't need to, write it down to know that this is what I'm going to do, because I believe that if I have a vision, it's already part of you. So if you should wake me up in the middle of the night and you should ask, what is your vision? I should tell you, this is my vision. You get. So I don't need to have any prophets or pastor to tell me that no, this is your vision. I should be able to tell the world that this is what I want to do. So for everyone that is preparing for the year ahead, in 2021, you must have it in mind that it's not just going to be like the previous year, and it depends on how you prepare and work towards it, because everything in life requires adequate planning and preparation, and that what will give us a boost for the year.
Okay, I've been with Israel Arongolo, and this is a youth and social life. We're talking about New Year resolution and the New Year celebrations. Our country celebrates their New Year, Nigeria, and how we Nigerians actually celebrate New Year, and also New Year vision and all that. So talking about our vision, our New Year resolution, and some other things. What other things do people really do? What other preparations do people actually follow to enter a new year, or for maybe things people do for the first day of the year?
It depends on individuals, because most persons would want to be with their families for the year. Then I remember when I was in school, most of my friends they want to go for maybe dates. We have people that go for
their New Year.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not funny because even we have people who drink.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were talking about it. That one particular state one particular side in Delta State, or that, that exactly. They drink. They actually party. They drink. To enter the New Year.
Even the children and all the kids.
So it's a way for them to
celebrate.
It's actually very, very funny because talking about a country where everywhere it's just everywhere, when you're talking about everything being spiritual and all the time, you just see a particular part where they're always drinking. But it's also some people, when they leave church street, they just go to their friends and they start drinking and all that. It's still a way for you to marry. It's a way for you to celebrate your life. I mean, it won't even be funny. It won't be, I don't think anybody should criticize someone for the way you celebrate.
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't be criticized. I mean, it's your own way, your own way of expressing how happy you are to enter a new year. I mean, if I'm entering a new year now, definitely I'm going to stay awake for the year, even though I might not say, okay, because I'm not going to be in church, I won't do this. I just want to, I think I was discussing with someone, and I was like, okay, every year for sometimes, for some months, years now, I've been away from my parents anytime the year comes. And even the other years I was, the other year I was with, I think 1 year I was with them during this. After the old stuff, I just went to sleep straight. But this year, I was telling someone that I think I want to receive my parents' blessing for this new year that I'm going to enter and all that. And it doesn't mean, but it just needs to guide me. And sometimes, like we said, our mindset. So sometimes that's why first day of the year, everybody just try to make sure they are very successful that day. And you hear, I don't want to meet so person that day because this person usually carries bad luck. I think we do that now. When you're like, I think the first thing I woke up to see this one is the one that's causing my bad luck for today. So it also happens to be like, I know I don't want to see this person on the first day of the year because I don't want any evil thing to follow me. I don't want to have any bad luck for this year. And people define it. So it's actually true. It depends on their own mindset. So you have to work on your mindset. So it's just like when you fail, you won't say because I failed in this business, if I continue again, I'm definitely going to fail because of the first try. I mean, it's going to just kill you. So your year, you won't say that just because you failed the first year, maybe you didn't eat what you wanted to eat. You don't meet the people you're going to meet. I mean, you are going to celebrate it at home. There's social distance everywhere. There's curfew. You have to follow these guidelines. So you might be at home alone, just eating and doing some others. And you say that just because of that, my new year or my year is not going to go according to how I plan it. So you just have to work according to your calendar. And I believe in it. When you are writing your vision, make sure it's concrete. Write it down, and always go back to analyze it, measure it, and see what have I done this year. What are the things that I've done? What are the things I've not done? Okay, these are the things I still want to do. I want to achieve. This is where I'm going to, because it actually helps a lot. And many people, it's just that out of like 100%, like just 2% of people actually achieve their vision. Just 2% follow through, not even achieve. Some might fail for a reason and still try to, but they might not go through that year and just move it over to the next year. But a lot of people really don't follow. So this year, I'm really encouraging people, follow your visions through. See it past that February. And we talked about 2020 not being the right year. Government, WHO have said there's going to be a pandemic that's going to be worse than COVID. But I don't think I want to. When you heard that, what did you think your 2020? How did you think your 2021 was going to be?
When I heard the news at first, I was never putting attention on it, because for me, 2020 alone has been a wonderful year.
Yeah.
So I know 2021 is going to be a better year.
Yeah, it is. Yes. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, no, this is not for me. It might be for some other people. Exactly. Just that you telling me that if you're not careful, Nigeria's issue in recession will continue in 2021. No, you're not talking to me. I mean,
no, I think for us, you just need to plan.
I have my own. Yeah.
Just plan ahead and look at other possibilities.
Yes. And those of you that are not going to church for the crossover service, don't say that because you didn't go to church for the crossover service. I mean, you didn't stamp your feet, you didn't flog that demon away. Doesn't mean that your year is not going to be better. You just have to pray your home. If you believe that prayer is going to work for you, you have to pray to enter the new year. I mean, you can always sit in your home and pray. Everybody have their own ways of the way they pray. I mean, some people pray in the silent way, some people pray in the hard way. You can still pray your hard way in the house, but don't disturb the people around you. But it doesn't mean, you're entering the new year and you're all celebrating. So you might have your own idea of celebrating, but just know that there's a way we can always sit around the table, just say our prayers, celebrate, and the fireworks. I mean, there's always joy in that fireworks that children want to just try to put somewhere. And there's this stuff that we call, I don't know what to call. I think it's not all this celebration, the sparkling lights that you just on.
The fireworks.
No, it's not the fireworks. There's these stuff. It's not knockout or Vanguard. I'm not talking about
disco
I'm talking
lights.
about disco lights. Yes, it's disco lights.
Yeah.
That moment, that general. You can always do it in front of your house.
Yeah.
You can just come out in front of your house and just shout happy new year. It's a new year. Yeah. So in some few hours we'll be entering the new year. You can always go online also to check how countries celebrate their new year, and also make this your year different. Your Christmas Eve different, your new year, make it different. You're celebrating, you're crossing over to a new year in your house and not in the church. Just see it as in a positive way, don't see it in a negative way. I mean, they're not going to haunt you. You just have to plan ahead and do many things. Write your visions, follow through with your visions. Don't just abandon your visions, your missions. Don't abandon your wishes. Don't abandon your New Year resolution. If your New Year resolution is to change the way you talk, not to smoke again, you can always follow through with it. I mean, make sure you achieve it at the end of the year when you're trying to analyze and tick the things that you've done through for the year. 2021, we pray it's going to be better, because 2020 it was not what many people expected. Though we had many people who actually succeeded in 2020. Many youths complained because they were unemployed because of the COVID. But of course, Many people also find their passion. They use their turn their passion into making. They use turn it to make money, and they started, they became entrepreneurs and did many things. So 2021 can always be better. It's just a few hours to 8. Enjoy yourself. Maintain the social distance. Use your face mask. I mean, the new variant of COVID that's outside, that's a mutant COVID-19. You can always protect yourself against it so that it doesn't spread, to your families. And you also, I mean, if you protect yourself, it's not possible for you to knock at your door when if you didn't open for it. Definitely, there's no way you can accept it. So celebrate it in peace. Do you have anything to say to viewers?
All right. Okay, my parting shot is for us to be ourselves in the coming year, and we should know that every one of us have a dream and vision we are aiming at. We should work towards them, and I pray that the coming year 2021 will be a better year for us, and all our hopes and aspirations will come true.
And of course, it's going to be a better year if you plan. Let's not say that because this year there's nothing happened. It's because sometimes also it didn't go according to plan, and you didn't really plan it down. If you plan, even if your graph doesn't really go the way it's supposed to go, to just bend it, but to still come back to how it's supposed to be. So you have to draw your graph. You have to plan it ahead. If you don't plan it, you might be seeing that it's a little shaky for you. So let's not make it shaky. Let's make the year perfect for us. And when you're planning, you just have to put like that space that you say that when you're creating your budget, you put that extra expense there that you like in case of incasity. So you have to put that part. And you have to put it separately. So let's make 2021 a better year. Your first day does not define the rest of the year. But make sure you enjoy it. Protect yourself, protect your family, feed well. It might be a cheat day for you. People on diets, you can just eat your meals, anything you want. And of course, and with that, I've come to the end of today's program and today's topic on youth and social life. Make sure you always like and follow us on our social media platforms that are showing on your screen, and also visit our website, and that's www.vanguardngr.com. I'll see you next year. I'll see you next year. So bye bye from me, and also from the entire team of Vanguard Live. Bye bye.